So the New Age religion replacing scientism, atheism, apparently, and which replaced Christianity. I mean, Satanism replaced Christianity, which probably replaced like all the other religions. Probably just been a theme. I mean, they keep replacing stuff and just changing the title to it. Like everything, literally everything. Like it's 7 movies, yet there's like 20 billion movies. There's like 7 movie platforms, and like 14 subsects of each one of them, and then you get like 20 billion movies. You get, and the books are the same. And you just change the name of it from book to movie, from play to radio show. And it's all like the same thing over and over. But okay, so the New Age religion argument is that everything is your fault that happens in the world. Every single thing that ever happens in the world is your fault, and you can't do anything about it, so there's no point to trying to do anything. Although there's also the other 50% of New Age religion, which is just work to the bone, be the best slave you can be, kill yourself, move those bricks to build that pyramid as fast as you can, and eventually people will be like, hey, he's really good at building pyramids there. He lifted the heaviest bricks in the world. If you can lift bricks better than everyone else and you keep your mouth shut, then you can go places in this world. You'll be the best brick carrier in the world. You're not a slave no more, you're a worker. Congratulations, you've won a free iPad, worker. Gold-plated iPad. Wear that around your neck. Put a chain on it. Wear that shit around your neck and shit. And then, anyways. So, like, why are they, like, arguing against new technology, new clones, robots, AI? Why are they preventing that? Like, like their argument, Elon Musk's New Age argument, is that people should be scared of advanced clones. Like, someone's scared. Someone out here, I've never met them personally, but someone's scared of clones. And I'm scared of, like, of advanced clones, like new upgraded ones, with intelligence and skills. Like, I'd be like, hey, you're a clone, like, dude, like, you go over there and your purpose was to work here and you build this stuff and you're gonna, like, figure it all out, and then it'll be perfect paradise forever because you'll be able to figure out real fast. The clone be like Data from Star Trek and be like, that's highly logical, let's get it done. He'd be like, but I've already done that, and here are the results of what you got to do. And before you even done asking the question, he's already figured out what's going on. Like, he's already analyzed everything. Whatever question you got, he's got it figured out. And so you do that, and then presto, perfect, that fast. They just tell us how it's all done and what's going on and how it's all has to change and all that. And then, but the New Age argument would be, it's your fault if they decide to replace humans. So, their argument is everything is your fault. If you get like kidnapped, if your family members die, whatever. Pretty much like half the arguments end in. It's like every other religion is replaced. They say one thing and then they say the other, and then they sell you a book on the first thing, and then they sell you a book on the second thing, and then they go back. They sell you a new book on the first thing, and they go back and they sell you a new book on the opposing thing. Well, but, keeping that out, let's go with there. Everything is your fault. So if advanced clones come onto this planet and they're smarter and harder working, then the New Age argument is that's your fault. You must have done something there. You want it. You just thought about it so much. That's what they'll say. You thought about them being evil clones so much that they're going to be evil robots, that they're going to be Terminators, because you thought about it that much, because you, in all your glory, have this evil mind that thinks everything's going to kill you and everything is evil, because apparently that's like a mirror reflection. They're saying that's what's inside of you, so that's what's happening to you. That's, you're in a wheelchair because you wanted to cripple everyone else, something like that. That's their argument for why, like, everyone's in a wheelchair, or everyone gets kidnapped. Apparently, when you're a 2-year-old, like, you're like, how, like, I'm gonna kidnap all these people, and the New Age argument is like, well, that's what happens when you get it. And then next week they say your book telling you, well, you know what it was is you thought about being kidnapped and you didn't like it. So it happened to you because you didn't want to be kidnapped. And that's what happens when you're a 2-year-old thinking about being kidnapped or beaten by your family or whatever. That's the way it works. That's the way religions work. Religion. We should call it religion, because is there really a different one? Like, I've been looking for that stuff. I don't think there is. I mean, hell, they'll even create a religion and then cancel it to make it look like it was like something that didn't exist. And if you're that deep in the game, you can figure that out. You're like just getting your toes wet. Like, you haven't even got that far. Most people, I don't think, got that far where they like started, seeing that there was once a religion someone else had a thought about, and then that got erased. And because you got to start, made videos on that, you got to start like looking at that and then realizing like, oh, it's like the same people anyways. They just create the opposition, cancel opposition, and it's real, like Trump or Barack or whatever they put out. And so it's your fault. And if the clones, like, if you create new clones and they're like evil Terminators, right? That's what New Age would say. So, New Age would say you got to accept your faults, and that's it. We go along for the ride and we deal with the problems. That's what they say. It's all your fault. I mean, some of the stuff, like, could you imagine me telling people this? Like, and I have, like, once I started telling me, because I mean, whoever it is, like, the humans allow these people to exist to come, like, terrorize and brainwash people with this stuff. And, like, worship them, like, on their New Age, Christian, satanic, atheist, New World Order holiday of Christmas and stuff. Scooby-Doo and Santa Claus came to like deliver gifts to all the rich kids and stuff. So, it's you got to think about that. It's your fault if that happens. So we shouldn't be worried about it, because being worried about it is what's going to make it happen. That's what they're saying. So you got to go with what they say, right? Because no one else is allowed to say anything apparently. So we gotta go with the New Age, and I don't see what's the problem with making an actual computer that's smart for once, unless there's someone who is in control of that stuff, who is like scared of something smart in the world and trying to stomp on and oppress everything in the world. Like, there's more than money. They try to say money is the reason people do stuff. It's like, no, that's like total control. It's not about money. You can print the money and make more money. I mean, it's like a false matrix world. You don't even need money. You don't need to recycle. It's slave labor and stuff, whatever's going on here. And it's just all like ways to keep people working. And like, why? Why are we so scared of technology and advanced clone robots and stuff? Like, it'd be an awesome addition to have data from Star Trek hanging out with you and stuff. It'd be like one of these phones, but it'd be smart and it'd be able and stuff. And people think these things are smart. It's like, no, man, these computers are, they've been scamming people with them forever. Like, I don't even know how it began, but I can tell you, like, from understanding it and working with it so long, it's like, we haven't really gone too far. They're like, oh, it's this and that, whatever, but you know, they're gonna say it's your fault if they do something bad. So maybe it is. Maybe they're right because I mean, they're the only ones allowed to say anything, so they're always right, right?